What's going on, man? It's your boy Butler. And the goal for today is to stay out of prison or inform somebody else so that they can stay out of prison. Um, this is my first time going live on this particular channel. Some of you may be familiar with my other channel, which is Best Day of My Life. We got maybe three or four other ones that are up and about. This channel will be centered around decisions made prior to an arrest. Um, we will touch on some topics that have already been viewed by the world. We'll revisit them and try to create a an understanding as to how we can avoid certain things, or actually paying attention to how some of us may venture out of bounds in reference to emotional intelligence and proper decision making and avoiding confrontation. Um, Unfortunately, our prisons are filled up with people who have made bad decisions. I'm not saying that uh, there aren't bad people in prison, but for the most part, in my opinion, and it is what it is, in my opinion, is always changing, is always growing, it's always maturing. There are a lot of people are in prison because they got caught up in the moment. They didn't have time or were not accessing their ability to utilize emotional intelligence. And emotional intelligence is nothing more than empathy, um, self awareness, self regulation, social skills, and motivation. When you're able to utilize your emotional intelligence, you're able to make better decisions. So that's what we're going to be focusing on. You'll see a lot of uh, clips where people are in the midst of certain things and they let their tempers get the best of them. It's not a good thing. Unfortunately, a lot of us meet our demise because we can't tap into that mute button. We can't pause life. So it's in my personal opinion, my professional opinion, as an anger management specialist, that we have to be able to shift the paradigm in a way in which emotional intelligence is our go-to. It's our second nature. It's the way that we actually are able to resolve situations, both internally and externally. So I'm not gonna keep you for a long time. Um, but I want you guys to subscribe, share, get off in the comments. Let me know what we need to be touching on. I'm gonna start out with Atlanta cases, and then I'm just gonna keep doing them and see what we come up with. But I'm going to be pinpointing our young adults because it's gonna be a bloody summer. Uh, I hope I'm wrong. I hope that a lot of people uh, don't interact and not a part of the unlawfulness. But unfortunately, man, we're gonna lose some people this summer. So my goal is to try to utilize what's really happening in the world and paint a brighter picture where we reduce that number by way of corrective thinking, utilizing emotional intelligence, and basic common sense. I'm still Butler. I'm not gonna say what I say on the other channel. I'm just gonna say stay out of prison. I'm gonna have to come up with a tagline because it's a tad bit cheesy, but I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Let's rock and roll.